Let's go.
Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. Today Larry and I are doing an updated Q&A. I asked over on Instagram if you guys had any questions for us. A lot has been happening in our lives.
Yes.
As of recently, and I have been taking you guys along with us on those journeys, but I figured we would sit down, answer any questions you guys have. I picked the most popular questions. So
thank you to everyone that asked questions, by the way.
Yes, thank you so much.
Welcome to the Shaggy edition of the Larry Links.
Shaggy?
Yeah.
You look nice.
Yeah, bad hair day.
I have a bad hair day too, it's okay.
I only have 4 hairs though.
What did you not know before doing IVF that you wish you would have known?
I think they explained everything very nicely. They provided us with materials to look at and videos to watch, which went into a lot more information than I ever knew.
Yeah.
So it's been quite the learning experience.
Yeah, I think just how much actually goes into it, how many appointments there are back and forth to the clinic constantly, which is great, you know, because that makes sure that you're not missing anything. Just the everyday with the injections for a while, it's just a tough journey. And I think that I wish people understood, like, not that it's important, but like how much goes into it mentally, physically. A lot of women go through this journey and their partner with them, they go through it in silence. They don't tell anybody, you know, and that's a very hard journey to go through. And I hope that everybody that's going through it has a strong support system with their significant other, because it's a lot. That's all I would say. Is that's the only thing that I didn't know going into it, is how physically and mentally intense it actually is.
And we have it easy because we're putting so much for you guys to see. We're getting all your comments of people that are going through the same thing. They're at the same stage. They've been through the stage that we're entering, and they know what it's like, and they're giving us feedback, and it makes it so much easier for us.
And how lucky and privileged we are to be working from home, because I know a lot of women have full-time jobs, or they're going out to work and they have to be at the office, or you have to be at your job, and to get poked every single day, and then to have those procedures, and then to go into work. And I'm very lucky with my schedule. The schedule is intense, you know, for people who have to go into the office, and jobs might not be understanding. I hope that they are. So just anybody that's going through the IVF journey, we're praying for you. We love you, sending you hugs. We completely understand, and we hope that everything works out for the best.
The only complaint that I have is that, and for obvious reasons again, it's COVID restrictions. I can't go into any of...
It's sad.
So,
to say the least.
You know, there was that movie, I think it was The Santa Claus, where they're in the restaurant. Yeah. And he's looking over at the other guys, and the other guys are kind of like... I'm out in the parking lot with 6 other guys sitting in cars looking at phones or doing something, and we just kind of look at each other and went... Yeah,
it's crazy. These are huge moments. Like, our baby is being created.
Yeah, usually when you create a baby, both people are there.
Yeah. It's like I'm the only one there for it, and then I have to run down to the car and like relay everything to Larry. Now, we're very lucky that we're even able to do this, and we thank God for that, but it's sad that we're separated through the process. When will fall shirts come out?
She's working on it.
Stay tuned for that. I'm very excited. So the next question is, have you guys decided on how many embryos you're going to have implanted? I know a lot of you are like hoping that we have twins. A lot of you are hoping for triplets and quadruplets. Larry, you guys are gonna make them faint. Our clinic and our specific case, because of my age and other factors, they are only gonna transfer 1 embryo at a time, and then they'll freeze the other remaining embryos for later use. Can that turn into twins? Absolutely. They can still divide once they're implanted into the uterus. So you never know, but for our specific journey, 1 embryo at a time. I'm hoping for twins. I think it would be really fun to have twins.
They do run in your family.
They do. So is it possible? Yes, but it's also like a 1% to 2% chance. So we've already looked at the odds of that, and it is very unlikely that that could happen. But it's always possible. What are you looking forward most to for fall? The colors, shopping, which we've already started.
Yeah, she gets She gets a little bit depressed here in Florida during fall because we don't have the colors that we had in Ohio and Pennsylvania and the region where we were from. But the temperature that she hates, the 94s, the 96s, those drop down into the mid to upper 80s. So she gets a lot happier.
Also very excited for Starbucks pumpkin cream cold brew. Oh my gosh, it's like pumpkin pie in a cup.
Yeah,
it's so exciting.
I think all the other stuff kind of buffers the pain she gets from not seeing the leaves change.
Yeah. What about for you though? What do you most look forward to with the season?
I think Halloween.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, Larry loves Halloween. We went to the Halloween City store and he was in there playing with all the things that jump out and scare you and all the spiders and looking at everything. He's like a kid in a candy store when it comes to Halloween.
They got those little footprints that you step on to activate the thing.
He already got his costume.
Yeah, got my costume. Wasn't sure what I was going to get. Went in there and within 25 minutes I was pretty much set.
Yeah, I feel so much joy and happiness in my chest just thinking about this time of year. It makes me so happy. Little side note, Larry just looked in his calendar book and last year we had the house decorated already. We decorated on the 18th of August?
19th.
19th of August. It is currently the 20th as I am filming this video. So we're already late for my standards.
But you were out shopping one year to the day. You were out shopping for stuff to put out.
How many viable swimmers sperm did they get from Larry? This is a very common question still now. I know a lot of you guys are confused and that is all my fault because I had told you that we were gonna get a precise number. I thought we were. I thought that the results would show how many exactly, what the sperm count is, because when we went in for our previous IUI procedures, when we used donor sperm, I was provided with the actual count. And that's not at all how it happened. And so I put it out there that we were gonna get those results. We didn't. The only results that Larry and I have is that they have 3 vials. All 3 vials were frozen and they were put to use for my eggs. So I have to verify if all 3 were used.
Yeah, we don't know how many were used or how many might have gone back to the freezer.
Actually, you guys triggered me to write that question down. I need to ask the clinic, did you use all 3 vials? Because if they used all 3 vials, that's it. That's all we have, you know? So I'm not sure, I have to find that out, but there is 3 vials, and out of however many vials they used and how many eggs I had, they retrieved 7 mature eggs. 6 out of those 7 are fertilized. And now we're waiting for final information. We do know the blastocyst amount, but I'm not gonna release that in this video yet. I wanna wait a little bit longer to share that. A lot of questions, a lot of you guys were like, I don't understand. Where I'm from, we do the embryo transfer like 5 days after the egg retrieval. And for me, they're not doing that. I don't know if that's standard for my clinic, but we're also doing the PGT/A testing, which is the chromosome testing. Therefore, we are still waiting on those results. We do not have them yet. Do you and Larry plan on going apple picking this fall? By the way, love you, Mindy. Love you too. And last year, when we visited our friend Peter up north, we went apple picking. I don't know if we have freaking apple trees in the state of Florida or an apple orchard.
Well, here's what I've been thinking of.
Oh, you got a plan?
I have
Are
a
you
plan.
taking me to an orchard?
I was thinking about it.
Where? Here?
Brunswick.
Oh,
Mapleside
when
Farms.
we go for the wedding in October. So Larry, yeah, maybe we'll go apple picking.
Mapleside Farm,
I'm so
Brunswick,
excited.
Ohio.
Love that.
Check it out. We used to go there quite a bit.
God, I miss Ohio living. Favorite fall treat. Hope all is well with you, Larry and the kitties. Love your videos. Thank you. Favorite fall treat.
Well, I don't indulge in the adult beverages much, but I remember being at Kenny's house.
Oh, my things that I made.
Yeah, you made some, was it salted caramel?
I did a salted caramel vodka mixed with fresh apple cider.
Yeah, absolutely amazing.
Try it. It's good. If you're of age. Otherwise, don't try it.
No.
And if you don't like the salted caramel, just get like a caramel apple vodka. Oh, yeah.
It
So
was
good.
like a liquid candy apple. Or a caramel apple.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Mine would be, I love pumpkin seeds, like roasting pumpkin seeds when we carve pumpkins. And I also love the pumpkin cream cold brew. The Reese's, I could go on about my fall treats, guys. Oh, candy corn, mellow cream pumpkins. You love those.
Yeah, those are good. And I think I also very much enjoy pumpkin pie
Oh yeah, pumpkin pie.
with whipped cream.
Pecan pie. When are you decorating for fall? Please vlog it. I promise I will vlog it.
If it was last year, it would have been yesterday.
Yes, we would have already done it. I am behind. I'm anticipating the first week of September. Fingers crossed, as long as everything goes well. I have a couple appointments next week with the fertility clinic.
I'm pretty
So-
happy that Halloween is at the end of October, because if there was no Halloween, we would have Christmas decorations out in August.
He's not lying. I've been listening to Christmas music since June, guys. Were they able to use Larry's sperm for IVF? So excited for you guys. So yes, that's another common question is, are we still using donor or are we using Larry, and will it be our biological child? So yes, it will be Larry and I's biological child. But I do want to make a mention of this because I've seen a couple of comments of like, thank God it's going to be yours and Larry's. And yes, I am very happy and I agree. But at the same time, if IUI using donor sperm would have worked, Larry and I would have loved that child just the same, no matter what. And I just want to kind of say that. I understand, because I also look at Larry and I'm just so happy that I'm gonna look at our future baby, hopefully, if we're lucky enough to get pregnant, and I'll see Larry and that child, you know what I mean? So 100%, I am so happy to, and I'm so thankful for the route that it took. But I also, for other people that don't have that option, just like we didn't really have the option at the time, it wasn't something that we thought about, and IUI with donor sperm was much more affordable. I get a lot of questions too on why we didn't do Larry's sperm in the first place. The procedure that Larry had, it was a lot of money. So using donor sperm cost about $2,000. So in our head at the time, we were like, okay, well, this is the more affordable route. Let's take it.
Well, that was just a procedure for my end. Now there's another lengthy procedures on your end that also is very costly.
Right.
That we factored into the decision too. So
the minute Larry and I realized, okay, we're gonna try IVF, is the minute we thought, let's just go for it. If we're gonna spend the amount that we're spending for IVF, we're just gonna tack on that extra money for the procedure for Larry.
yeah. And when you look at the finances and you think, well, it's kind of doable, but it's not exactly in our best interest in the immediate future. A year and a half ago, we were going through the same thing, but we ended up buying a car. So if we can do it to buy a car, we can definitely do it to start a family.
Yeah, that was a lot of what people said to us is, look at it as a car loan. You don't think twice when you buy a car, and I'm like, oh, but I do.
Yeah.
I do. To have a love creation, like a creation between you and your significant other, there's no such thing as just. It's a big deal. It's 100% a decision between you and your partner. You guys have to be on the same page. There's a lot that goes into IVF. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stresses. There's a lot of tensions. There's a lot of upset. There's a lot of feelings. There's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of happiness. It's a big bubble. This is just the, I'm sorry.
This might open up more lines of questions, which hopefully this will answer. They also had us sit down with people that could arrange financing for us, that work with us. And the interest rate on loan for this through those particular folks is less than half of what you would get for a car loan or a credit card or anything like that.
Yeah, sometimes I think it varies per loan, per company, per people.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a big deal. It's a big decision. I hope not. But what will you guys do if IVF fails? Is there a plan B? Kisses from Spain. Love you. We love you too. No plan.
No
plan.
We started out with plan A and we were stuck to plan A. And then after 3 fails with plan A, we're now fully jumped in headfirst to plan B. Mm-hmm. And our fingers are crossed. And if this doesn't, then we're going to have to sit down and come up with a plan C.
The honest answer to that too is, I remember a year ago I was sitting in that pool when we were just starting the IUI journey. It might have been a year and a half ago now. And we had talked about it, and I remember saying, if IUI just doesn't work, that's it. It's just not in the cards for us. And when you go through being so close to having your baby, but it fails, you almost become determined. You don't want to let that dream go. When it's that important to you to have a little baby creation, like your flesh and blood, it's really hard, you know. Like some of you asked me in this Q&A, did you ever think you were going to be doing IVF? No. Yeah, I want to say too, with this journey, like with us being as open as we are with it all, I just want to say that it is very easy to judge people with their decisions, with the way they came up with those decisions. I understand that some of you might be judging Larry and I. And at the end of the day, if you're going through this journey, if anybody is, you know, telling you what they're telling you or judging you based on your decisions, or they think you're a terrible person, at the end of the day, what matters is you and that person and what you guys think is right, and the decisions that you think is best for you and your family, your future child. That's what matters. So remember that, you know, stay focused on what's best for you and your journey. That is it. Are you hopeful that your baby has a lot of the same physical traits as yourself? I hope that the baby is going to have a lot of the physical traits of a combination of both of us. There's things where I see in Larry that I'm like, oh, I hope the baby has his eyes. You know what I'm saying? I'm just happy either way. Like, whatever our little baby looks like, if we're lucky enough to get pregnant, we're happy.
I would want the baby to have all his fingers, all his toes, her toes.
Healthy.
Yeah, healthy.
When will you find out if you're pregnant or not? Guys, we need to talk about this because I am stressing and I don't want to be stressing. I have brought you guys along every step of the way. I have let you guys know everything. And I'm like in that spot where it's like, do I announce when I am 6 weeks pregnant? Just what I'm thinking is deep down, I almost don't think I should announce it until Larry and I have made it 12 weeks. And that kills me to say it. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'm really torn because we're very aware that we've been so open and have shared a lot.
Yeah, there's basically what it comes down to is there's a fear of the unknown.
Just let me know what you guys think. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I know. I feel bad. Like, I've been tearing it apart in my head for days. So that's kind of where I am at with things. So,
but let us know.
Yeah, please do let us know. How many rounds of IUI did you do? We did 3. All failed. Are you taking everything well? Are you living in the moment and enjoying the journey? Yes.
Yeah.
I have really slowed down, taking everything day by day. Like, that's all you can do. It's fun, you know, it's an exciting journey, and we want to look back on it and enjoy every moment of it because you're not going to get it back again, most likely. And again, you could do it again, but
one of the nice things about this too is because she's making these videos, once this is all said and done, we can go back and start watching them over.
Yes.
And kind of binge, just like some of you guys do. And it might be a relief.
It might be a relief now, but I tell you, I have not gone back and watched any of my IUI videos. It is too painful to look at. It's too sad to look at. I can't look at it right now.
It's too soon? Yeah, it's too soon.
Too soon. Yeah. Too soon. And that is it. That ends this Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it gave you a little bit more of an insight and everything that's going on. And thank you so much for asking us questions.
Yes. Yeah. Without you guys, we couldn't do it.
That's true. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be in the position that we're in. So huge thank you to you guys. We love you guys. Best of luck to
everyone. Thank you for all the comments. Yeah. Baby dust to every one of you that are trying.
Yeah, I love how many women have reached out and they're like, I'm in this stage too, or I'm 2 weeks ahead of you, or I'm 2 weeks behind you. And it's just, it makes me so happy. So keep those comments coming because it's just the greatest feeling in the world. So we love you guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again very soon.
Bye.